The time is 8:50 on this Wednesday morning, 21st of June, 2017. It's time now for the PR Channel morning news on this Wednesday morning, June 21st, 2017. Get on! Good morning to you all this lovely Wednesday morning, June 21st, 2017. Time is 8:50 a.m. and our top story at the Peter Channel. Morning news is, with all the votes counted, Republican Kevin Handel won the most expensive house race in the U.S. in Georgia. Travis Conley, the chief executive of Europe last week, said he would take an indefinite leave of absence. In a surprise reshuffle at the top of Saudi Arabia's royal hierarchy, the country's king has moved his nephew as crown prince to the favor of his son, Mohammed bin Salman bin Abdulaziz. Norms from the Florida Panhandle and East Texas, residents and government officials along the Norman Gulf Coast given the 9 slow moving tropical storm Sydney with the National Weather Service said opposed a life threat of a life-threatening. A host of proposed new laws designed to prepare the UK for a smooth and orderly departure from the EU has been announced in the Queen's speech. Cam video shows this officer fired 7 shots into the Castile car. The Duke of Edinburgh was admitted to the hospital on Tuesday as precaution measure. Bricklayer Police Palace said he's being treated at the King Edward VII Hospital, London, for infection arising from a pre-existing condition. Brussels, a man who attended a suitcase at Brussels Central Station and failed terror attack identified as marked in the National 30s. Belgian prosecutor's office said spokesman Wiggins said on Wednesday. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi performs yoga on International Yoga Day as does the joint India's motivated to hit the map for International Yoga Day. As Ivanka Trump arrived at Capitol Hill to discuss parental leave with a lawmakers on Tuesday, Senator Marco Rubio, Republican of Florida, decided to greet the first daughter and advisor to the president with a hug. The parents of the Baccalaureate are back team fatally shot by a Ferguson, Missouri police officer settled a wrongful death lawsuit with the city Tuesday, closing a civil case over the killed and dead struck nature of the radar African American. The family of the pregnancy young woman was shot dead by the same cops she had called home for a possible burglary demand and answers about her death on Tuesday. Senator Patrick J. Truman Pennsylvania Tuesday as Mr. Truman have a conservative Republicans that Truman hold the line of federal spending. If certain troops of the committee summer in Phoenix, troop leadership temperature prisoners will pass sundown and it's not considered the window to guard them. As packed to the car. Russia released a video purportedly showing an F-16 fighter jet approaching the plane carrier A. Russia's defense minister before being warded off by Su-27. Saudi Arabia's King Salman promoted his son to Crown Prince on Wednesday, replaced the area of the phone and changed it in the country's successor pro. Google's welcoming summer solstice in the Northern Hemisphere with a new doodle. Republican Ralph Norman won the special election in the South Carolina's 5th district to replace Big Mulvaney. Positive killer whales are harassing fishermen in Alaska, forcing them to leave their area to lose 20,000, 30,000, and 5 pounds of fish per day. Opioid hits home with the death of Edinburgh High student. Whole Foods employee store. Amazon offered a $13.7 billion in Whole Foods. Investors think they were worth a lot more than. On Tuesday, the company said it would introduce typical drivers. 7 Uber has strongly projected in the past. The $68 million startup has been eroded by a series of crashes in recent months, ranging from sexual harassment allegations. Tesla has been out. Deep learning and computer vision expert Edwin Kapapafi, the key on-power role. Kapapafi most recently held a role as researcher at OpenAI, the artificial intelligence nonprofit backed by Elon Musk. And now, look at stocks now. Down 6.85 points at 21,467.14. S&P 5 down 6.43 points at 24,37.03. And Nasdaq down 50.98 points at 6.88.03. Humans are only way to return trip to the world, saving out to just opinions. Speaking on Tuesday at the Simmons Festival of Science / Major Gold Government, astrophysics of a 2-part student cut with a 1-part of scientific optimism. Artist's impression of one of the fascinating new worlds that Potter was discovered. Among those would be Earth-like planets around sun-like stars with a potential to host life. He would have requested a reduction of the carbon emissions extreme heat's going to get worse than just he's found. In just 2 months, a total solar eclipse will sweep across the United States on August 21st, 2017, and observers will along with the eclipse 70-mile path will see the sun slowly vanish between the moon, turning midday into twilight and revealing. 6 members of the Presidential Advisory Council on HA resigned last week on where President Slippery does not care. One member wrote a Newsweek op-ed Friday headline, Trump doesn't care about HIV. Peter Channel News time is 8:55 on this Wednesday morning, and it's 7:30 for Sports Report. Last night, the Boston Red Sox beat the Kansas City Royals 8-3. And the Boston Red Sox Kansas City Royals go at 2:15 p.m. at Kauffman Stadium this afternoon. Los Angeles, where the ball due Los Angeles Lakers era team president Magic Johnson and general manager Rob Pelinka both on this. They believe they can deliver the new superstars that offers before it's been conducted. The Celtics traded number 1 pick days before the NBA draft was only the first where they could potentially be a series of impactful off-season moves. Ryan O'Callaghan, offensive tackle, will play 3 seasons with a New England Patriots showed a very small group of former NFL players, but publicly revealing for the first time that he's gay. And free agent quarterback Justin Gilbert has been suspended without pay for at least 1 year for violent NFL substance abuse policy. Peter Chill News Time, 8:57, and it's time now for a Travel and Transit Report. Baby! Let's start off the NBA with a subway system. It's looking good on the commuter rail. Freeman Worcester trade 590, 834. Ashland is expected to pot. Ashland finds fitness late due to later equipment. Middleburg trade 005, 824 from substation operating scheduled between Holbrook and Middleburg. And Soda trade 90683 from Soda's operating 10 fitness basket between Kenton Junction and substation. And the ferries they are looking good. Alright, looking at hours and byways in New England. 138 in the eastbound side. Also the Newport Bridge, 95 at the northbound side, so between Crescent and downtown Providence. 185 westbound side, so between Seacock and downtown Providence. 95 at the northbound side, so between Kenton and 128 Kenton. 485 at the northbound side, so between Milford and the Mass Pike. 24 at the northbound side, so between Tracer and Brockton Island. Route 128 in Kenton. 24 southbound side, also after 128 Kenton. 3 at the northbound side, so between 18 Wayman Island and Breakthrough Split. 7 Expressway at the northbound side, so between Quincy and the Mass Pike. 7 Expressway, Sullivan, southbound side, so between Quincy and downtown. Around the Breakthrough Split, Matt 93 at both ends of the spectrum of the downtown Boston. 128 northbound side, spectrum between Grateful Avenue and Near Daughter, Route 20 Waltham. Mass Pike eastbound side, also between Route 9 and Freeman and 9 and Prairie Tunnel, Mass Pike westbound side, Logan and Bernard, South Boston. 29 eastbound side, and then so between 146 and Route 9 and Worcester. 128 at the northbound side, and then slow right, Route 95 up to Peabody. 128 southbound side, and then slow between. Running all the way on the Burlington, and it's Brisbane run. 128 in Burlington on a Route 2 in Lexington on a northbound side, southbound side, so over the Lexington stretch. 93 at the southbound side, so between 125 north and down on the Zachem Bridge. 93 at the northbound side, so between Stoughton and the Red Inn. Route 1 is southbound side, so between Chelsea and Charlestown. 93 at both ends back between downtown Boston. Route 1 is southbound side, so between Chelsea and Charlestown. 7 Hotel, Slow Count Hotels looking good. Mass Park westbound side, also between Logan River and South Boston. 495 at the southbound side, it's all between Lawrence and Rand, Westford. 495 at the northbound side, also from Route 2 and Wilton and Westford. 290 eastbound side, also around Route 9 in Worcester. 91 at the southbound side, it's slow between 291 and 57 in Springfield. 291 at the southbound side, slow between the Mass Park and downtown Springfield. 91 on the north southbound side, slow between 291 and 94 Harvard Connecticut. 84 eastbound side, a little slope around the Waterbury stretch. Merritt Parkway westbound side, it's slow between Fairfield and New Canaan. Merritt Parkway eastbound side, also Bridgeport. 95 at the southbound side, slow between Fairfield and Greenwich. And up in northern New England. 393 West Baton, also Conqueror, and 95 of the South Baton, also Waterville, Maine. Peter Cello time is exactly 9 a.m. And it's time now for a weather report and the latest on Tropical Storm Sydney, the 8 a.m. advisory. Settle location 27 and after the north, 92.2 to the west. That's back to say winds at 60 miles an hour. Moving northwest at 8 miles an hour. Heavy rainfall could produce light rain and flash flood across parts of the northern Gulf Coast. And Charleston waters affect fair. The state police past Texas and Alabama Florida border. That's part New Orleans at Lake Pontchartrain. In terms of the water beats, tropical conditions are expected somewhere. The water is the case within the next 12 to 24 hours. Interest elsewhere along the U.S. coast from the central Texas coast to the western Florida Panhandle should monitor the progress of the system. For storm information, Spitzer, including possible inland Washington waters, please monitor the product station by your local National Weather Service Forecast Office at 7 a.m. Saturday out time, the center of Charleston City was located to latitude 27 the north, latitude 2.2 to the west. City is moving toward the northwest near 8 miles an hour, and this motion is expected to continue today and turn toward the northwest and then toward the north is expected later today and early Thursday on the forecast track. The center of the city will approach the coast of the southwest Louisiana and southeast Texas late today or tonight. Move inland over the southeastern Texas and southwest Louisiana on Thursday. Master say winds that remain near 60 miles an hour with our gusts. Little change in strength is expected today. Slight weakness forecast to begin on Thursday. Tropical storm force winds extend out to 2 to 75 miles and mainly northeast of the center. And the minimum central pressure recently reported on an Air Force Hurricane Hunter aircraft with 996 millibars, signing for 41 inches. Rainfall, city is expected to produce total rainfall with accumulations of 6 to 9 inches at a maximum amount of 12 inches over southeast Louisiana, southern Mississippi, southern Alabama, and the Florida Panhandle throughout Thursday. Rainfall calls light rain and flash flooding in the areas. Rainfall amounts of 3 to 5 inches with a maximum amounts of 6 to 10 degrees expected far over west across West Louisiana and east to Texas by Thursday. Rainfall should spread northeastward across Arkansas and portions of the Tennessee and Ohio valleys by Friday with total rainfall accumulations of 3 to 5 inches with a local area of amounts possible. Charleston conditions are affected portions of the northern Gulf of Mexico with over the eastern part of the warning area. These conditions should spread westward within the warning area by early Thursdays. In addition, 1 to 3 feet above ground level is expected along the coastal portions of the tropical storm warning area with ice areas possibly up to 4 feet and failure tornadoes are possible this morning and tonight from the western Florida Panhandle to southern Louisiana. And we're seeing some spotty rain showers around Wareham, New Bedford, and around Yarmouth, and around Eastham, around Chatham. And heavy band of rain showers and storm surge on northeastern Vermont and up in New Hampshire and northwestern Maine. And this is the latest radar on Sydney. Heavy bands of rain showers criminal line from the Gulf of Mexico stretch around the Florida Panhandle, around Pensacola, and around South Central Alabama, including Montgomery area, and stretch around South Central portions of Mississippi, around Jackson, and stretch around East Central Louisiana for Baton Rouge down to New Orleans, and have raining off the southeastern Texas, off Corpus Christi and Houston. Okay. Low risk area. A few strong thunderstorms gust winds this afternoon, mainly south of the aspect. Today, chance of showers and thunderstorms may after 3 p.m. Most sun's about 84 degrees. Southwest about 6 at 30 miles. Gust high 24 miles an hour. So pitch at 30%. New wave amounts less than 10 inch pulse. So high amount of possible thunderstorms for today. Chance of showers and thunderstorms may for 7 p.m. Most of the clouds about great coming. Clear skies about 56 degrees. Southwest about 6 miles an hour. Chance of 30%. New pitch about less than 7 inch. High amounts possible thunderstorms. Thursday, Saturday, most coast about 82, about 63 degrees. West about 5 to 7 miles an hour. Southwest about 3 to 5 miles an hour for Friday. Slight chance of showers and thunderstorms possible at 9 a.m. East about 85 degrees. South about 7 to 60 miles. Gust at 29 miles an hour. Just pitch at 20%. Friday, a chance of showers and thunderstorms mostly gust about 68 degrees. Just pitch at 40%. Saturday, chance of showers before 9 a.m. East Saturday, the podcast about 83, about 61 degrees. Just pitch at 30%. Sunday, mostly gust about 82, about 60 degrees. Monday, chance of showers. East Saturday, the podcast about 57 degrees. Just pitch at 30%. And for Tuesday, most of about 77 degrees, and currently in Tottenham it's 76 and fair. And Nottingham 73 and clear, and 77 at Mansfield at 77 and clear. And that's going to be it for the Peter Channel morning news on this June 21st, 2017 on it. Wednesday morning, PJ with you. Have a good morning, good passage, and hope you have a good day.